Hey everyone, and welcome to SneakerWeb. And today we have a very special performance review for you guys, but before we get right into that, I do just want to give a special shout out to 2 Lethal and 3 Up Prints. 3 Up Prints is a t-shirt apparel company that we are personally working with to bring you guys SneakerWeb apparel, and 3 Up Prints is just a very small business that I really mess with, and I think you guys should mess with as well. Go follow him on Instagram. I have all the links in the description down below. And with that out of the way, let's get to the Puma Clyde All Pro. And my God, these are definitely one of the best shoes that came out of 2020, if not the best. And starting off with the bottom of the shoe here, I had no complaints. Indoors, outdoors, dusty, clean, nothing could compare to this shoe at all. And with this radial pivot point and the hardwood looking traction right here, you really had coverage on all sides and you really had nothing to complain about at all. And besides the very minor wiping in between games, not in between plays, but in between games, you should be good to go with this. And getting right to the cushion with the Pro Foam Light Cushion, which was a new cushion that Puma introduced in this shoe. I hope they bring it back in future models because this was a really good cushion setup. It had a very neutral but springy ride, and along with that P-Bags puck in the back, it provided a very good crash landing pad for the heel, either when you're getting caught on your heels on defense, which I hope you don't, or you just happen to be taking a full stride up and down the court. You're gonna be good to go with these. And in terms of all-day comfort, since I have worn these out already, you are good to go as well, and you're really gonna have no issues with this cushion. Good job on Puma. Just really try to use it in different types of models and bring this to more people to enjoy. Now, getting right along to the upper, this was also another new technology that Puma had to get a license for. This was a French company that they had to go to for this type of material, a Matrix Evo carbon material, which basically is a ultralight material that they used on the upper with carbon fiber weaved into the materials. And what that did with this material, it's actually highlighted on here with this silver lining right here. This was a highly reinforced area for toe drags and for lateral containment. Really, I had no issues with this. And if you really care for it, you do have some slight bubbling and a slight crispy feeling on foot. Now, that is something to note because some people don't like that, or some people just negate to look at it at all. But I did just want to point it out for those people. And like I said, just a very reinforced upper. You're not really going to be sliding off the footbed with this. You also sit slightly within that midsole. We'll talk about that more in the support section. But again, this material, I had no issues. Now, the material that I did have an issue, especially if you are one of those players that don't really think about this, but I believe, yep, it's on this eyelet right here. You're gonna notice that it's slightly missing. And that's because I ripped through the Kevlar woven eyelet. Yes, these are Kevlar woven eyelets, and the material wasn't strong enough for just everyday tightening of the sneaker. You just have to be really careful with these if you choose to get a pair, and just be mindful of that. It's even starting to rip on the second one right here, so I'm definitely going to have to get a new pair or just recycle this one and possibly just put some hole punches in the shoe and I'll be good to go. But with that being said, again, I had no issues, especially in terms of durability, mostly playing outdoors in these. You are going to be good to go with this. And getting along to the support that I was talking about or hinting at a little earlier with the material, you're definitely going to have no problem with this. Even though this shoe doesn't look like it has a lot of support features, all the support features that it does have works in tandem with each other very well. You have a very strong heel counter in this low top, and you also have a very nice wide flat stable base that's going to keep you planted on whatever platform that you're going to be on, whether it's asphalt, concrete, hardwood, plastic tiles. You're going to be covered no matter what on the bottom of this base. And it also has a slight wedge outrigger. It's very tiny, but it is there. and it does its job very well. And like I said, with the material and you sitting slightly within that midsole, you are going to be covered in these and you're not going to roll over the footbed, at least not in any movements that I've tried. And with that being said, the support section is definitely a plus in this shoe. And talking about the fit, I recommend that if you are playing basketball in these, definitely go with your true size. I went with my size 11 and it works perfectly. Now, if you are rocking these casually off court, I do recommend that you go up half a size just to give your foot a little bit of swollen toe space, you know, just to have your toes breathe a little bit. It can be a little tight at times, especially when you tie these up real tight. And other than that, wide footers, my personal recommendation, having Chris, our local partner, try these on. He does recommend that not only do you try these on in store, hopefully you can in your area, but also go up half a size in these. And with that being said, guys, that wraps everything up for the Puma Clyde All Pro. And again, just like I mentioned, just be wary of the eyelets and you should be good to go with this one. Just be a little gentle with those and you're not gonna have any issues unless you're a custom sneaker designer and you have one of those hole punchers that you can make a metal garment, and you should be good to go with these. But other than that, these are a beast on court and you should definitely cop a pair. And with that being said, again, follow those links down in the description box. I will leave links to everything that is mentioned in this video. And with that being said, make sure you guys like and subscribe to the channel if you like what you see here, so you guys can swing by next time to see more new content coming your way. And with that being said, guys, peace.